just a really exciting year. You know, we're still sort of reeling off that excitement moving into this season. Heading into the conference tournament, we'd had a really good spring. Obviously, the addition of Ines and Gao, who joined the team in January of 2012, was a real boost. They had a really solid spring and really capped it off with a conference tournament. Had to play really 3 great days of golf and set ASUN records in doing so. So I couldn't have been more proud of the team, and obviously a young squad. You know, we were fielding 3 freshmen and 2 juniors on that team that travelled for the first time to regionals. And you know, we went out there and gave it our best and got some great experience. So we're just really excited heading into this season, having that experience under our belt. The exposure is really second to none. What it does for recruiting is huge. You know, not only in the state, out of the state, and internationally, to have that credibility behind your program. Because in recruiting the players I have on this squad, my goal was to win and to move on to regionals, and they believed in that. And now we've done that, it really adds credibility to the program. So now when I'm recruiting for the class of 13 and beyond, I can say that we're a conference championship team. You know, we graduated no one. You know, I would expect to repeat, and we've really just set a great foundation for the future of the program here, and I would expect nothing less than continue that tradition. Yeah, it's been good. You know, obviously when you're recruiting at the level that we are, players just have a lot to choose from, whether it's, you know, the facilities and the history that the SEC have, or but we've got the location to rival that. And now that we've got a conference championship behind us and traveling to the NCAAs, which is really what a lot of these high-level recruits want to know, that they're going to be in the postseason and have those opportunities to advance to nationals. Just to have that behind me now, I can say, listen, it's no longer a goal and a dream, it's a reality, and incoming recruits can be a part of that. And obviously my goal is just to dominate the Atlantic Sun Conference every year and to keep, you know, from here on out, just keep on winning. So with that automatic bid, and even we would have been ranked high enough last year to get the at-large bid. So in recruiting, it's definitely helps with the spiel that I give to the recruits and the parents, because it's no longer just a dream. So it's been very helpful. No, it's really exciting. You know, the 5 that were part of the conference championship squad last year have all returned. 3 of them were freshmen at the time, and obviously to have a year's experience under their belts, they're only going to get better. Ket is back for her senior year. It's hard to believe that you know, we've been together for 4 years now, and my goal with Ket is just for her to enjoy every moment of it, because it's going to fly by, as have the last 3 years. You know, both Ket and Molly being seniors add some great leadership. You know, we've got still a young squad, Leah and Ines and Gao, you know, are just going to be sophomores, and then Brittany is a young freshman, the only freshman on the team. Haley's redshirting this year, she's recovering from a wrist injury, and then Lindsay's got off to a great start this year. So I have big expectations of her to, as a junior, to contribute out in tournaments this year. Yeah, you know, I've talked to the team last night in our team meeting and just sort of explained that conference tournament's a long way off, obviously mid-April, many months from now. So we're going to take it one day at a time, one tournament at a time, and our goal is obviously to be ranked high enough that we don't have all the pressure on us heading into the conference tournament. Realistically, this team can crack the top 50, which will be a first for program history. We're starting off the year at Mississippi State. Great golf course. They hosted a Women's US Open there, so we're really excited to get out on a good track to get the year started. But you know, other than conference, we're just trying to focus on the fall and setting ourselves up early in the semester with some solid rounds, and we've set our stroke average record, our goals, and the individuals have set their stroke average and all the statistical goals. So we just take it a day at a time, and we'll evaluate after each tournament, and just really excited to get out there and to see what this squad can do now that they've played together for a year and everybody's back. It's just awesome. I got the opportunity to go out and caddy for Gal this summer. Being a national competition, collegiate coaches are allowed to caddy and travel with their players. I had never been before, and they are just treated like royalty. It was such a great experience, and we didn't make it through to match play. Ket has made it through the round of 32 before. We were obviously hoping Gal would get there, but she struggled a little bit in the stroke play. But even just being out there, to have the Kennesaw bag in that field, I had so many people come up and talk to me about where the program is, how exciting it is, everything they've heard about it. And our goal every year is to have our players either at the Pub Links, the AM, and hopefully the Open coming up this next summer. The USGA just does a great job of putting on quality tournaments. So the exposure that provided for the program was huge, and for the individuals who get to play, it really is an experience like none other. So Ket and Gow, and they've told their teammates about how great it was. So this coming year, hopefully we'll have a few more travelling out there to play. Yeah, as I said, we leave Saturday, practice round Sunday. It'll be 18 holes Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. It's a smaller field. I think we have 12 teams there. There's some SEC teams in that. Arkansas will be there, Mississippi State obviously, Kentucky, Tulane will be there, South Florida. Good competition. My hope is that we would start the year off very well, as does everybody in the nation, but it just really is important, particularly with the rankings, to have a solid start and not be scrambling throughout the fall to try and make up lost ground. But we've had a great 3 weeks of practice. Gow through 6 rounds is 2 under, which is just phenomenal. And I'm just really excited for where the team's at and the work they've been putting in. And it's fun to watch them be proactive in practice and to take some ownership of what they need to do, and they know what they need to do now to win. So our goal is to get out there and top 3 performance we'd be happy to walk away with to start the year.